Akindele, ever vigilant, was one step ahead. With a swift and decisive move, he interposed himself between the king and the assassin, taking the deadly blow in his left hand. In the heart of a bustling kingdom called Katamba, where bravery and honor reigned supreme, lived a valiant warrior named Akindele. From his youth, he had been a beacon of courage and loyalty. He fought tirelessly with other members of the army for his kingdom. His name whispered with admiration throughout the realm. As he ascended the ranks of royal guard, his prowess in combat and unwavering dedication to the crown earned him the respect and admiration of all, including the king himself. The king, a kind and benevolent ruler, had two sons, Prince Kwame and Prince Ayo. They grew up alongside Akindele, witnessing firsthand his unwavering commitment to the kingdom's safety. Akindele became a mentor to the young princes, instilling in them the values of courage, integrity, and unwavering loyalty to the crown. Years passed, and Akindele's reputation grew, earning him the esteemed position of second head warrior. His unwavering loyalty to the king and his unmatched skill in battle made him an indispensable asset to the kingdom's defense. One fateful day, as the king's convoy traversed a treacherous stretch of the road, they were ambushed by a band of ruthless mercenaries, hired by a treacherous neighboring kingdom to eliminate the king and seize power. The mercenaries, known for their brutality and cunning, descended upon the convoy, unleashing a torrent of arrows and wielding their blades with merciless efficiency. Amidst the pandemonium, Akindele stood as a bastion of unwavering courage. He fought with a ferocity that rivaled the legendary heroes of old, his every move driven by an unwavering loyalty to his king. Despite the overwhelming odds, Akindele held the line, his valor inspiring his fellow guards to fight with a renewed vigor. His shield raised high in defense of his king, Akindele fought tirelessly, his sword flashing with deadly precision. The bandits, taken aback by his ferocity, struggled to maintain their ground. As the battle raged, one of the mercenaries, feigning death, lay motionless among the fallen. As the king approached, the mercenary lunged forward, his blade poised to strike. But Akindele, ever vigilant, was one step ahead. With a swift and decisive move, he interposed himself between the king and the assassin, taking the deadly blow in his left hand. The king, shaking but unharmed, watched in awe as Akindele stood tall, his bloodied hand a testament to his unwavering loyalty. Overwhelmed with gratitude, the king bestowed upon Akindele the highest honors, declaring him his personal guard and commander-in-chief of the armies. Everyone in the community celebrated the victory and the survival of the king, most especially the promotion of Akindele. There was a big party that evening in the palace. They ate and drank and danced to the sound of the best musical instruments in the village and beyond. The promotion, however, did not sit well with a faction within the royal guard. a group of warriors loyal to the former commander-in-chief. Envious and resentful, they conspired to bring about Akindele's downfall. They planted seeds of doubt in the king's ear, weaving a web of lies and deceit that painted Akindele as a traitor. Their treacherous scheme involved planting false accusations against Akindele, painting him as a traitor and a conspirator. The king, initially hesitant to believe the accusations, were eventually swayed by the fabricated evidence presented before his eyes. They stole the king's golden scepter, a symbol of authority bestowed on him as a staff of office. That scepter had been in the royal chambers for decades, from one generation to the next, until now. It was forbidden for anyone else to lay hands on it, except the king and the kingmaker, and on very rare occasions, the chief priest. Whoever did so would face great consequences. They carried the scepter and hid it in Akindele's chambers, under his bed. The king looked for the scepter secretly until he couldn't keep it to himself anymore. He assembled his servants and asked each of them about the whereabouts of his golden scepter, but they all denied seeing or touching the scepter. One of them whispered to the king, saying that he saw Akindele going into the king's chambers and leaving with something he thought was the scepter. A search party was sent out to every corner of the palace, and they finally found it in Akindele's chambers, under his bed. The king was enraged, blinded by their treachery, and ordered Akindele's arrest, sentencing him to imprisonment and awaiting execution. Akindele, despite his innocence, found himself stripped of his rank and honor, his life hanging by a thread. He was innocent and knew quite well the consequences that he was about to face, but he had strong hope that he would be vindicated. However, hope was not lost. A loyal member of the royal guard, a witness of the mercenaries' treachery, came forward to expose the conspiracy. With the truth revealed, Akindele was exonerated, his name cleared, and his honor restored. The king, deeply remorseful for his hasty judgments, bestowed even greater honors upon Akindele, declaring him a hero of the kingdom. Akindele, his reputation restored, continued to serve with unwavering loyalty, his name forever etched in the kingdom's history as a beacon of courage, integrity, and unwavering dedication to the crown. Whatever we face and however we are treated, we should know that hope is not lost. There is always a way out of every bad situation. Thank you for watching this interesting story. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications for more interesting stories, and share them with your friends too.